So good afternoon, everyone. Once again, I'm Eric Mkaderinan, and this is the continuation of our report. So let's now proceed in section 10.2.5.3, the doors. So first, uh, we all know that mga doors are very essential during emergencies like fire because they help us to escape and to be safe. So that's why now I will discuss the specific requirements for doors that are used as part of means of egress, a clear and unobstructed path to exit a building. So the main goal is to ensure that these doors are safe, reliable, and allow for quick evacuation during an emergency. So the first part is the application. So its application and general rules. So this section covers the basic requirements for any door that's part of an escape route. So it mentioned there that a complete door assembly. So this means that the entire system, so yung slab, yung frame, hinges, latch, ang mga doorknob or handle, they must meet safety standards and meet the requirements that was previously discussed in section 10.2.52. So the goal is that the whole assembly has to work together and useful during fire emergency. So another na it also mentioned there na dapat ang every door must be obvious and has a direct path. So it means na dili na dapat na magtagna-tagna kung asang exit door sa isa ka building. And also that the way out must be unmistakable and you shouldn't have to guess which door is the exit, just like what I said earlier. So lastly, under application, it mentioned that the door must have a fire protection rating. So mga exit doors must be fire rated. This means that they are built to resist fire for a specific amount of time, example 60 or 90 minutes, to prevent smoke and flames from spreading while people escape. So overall, no, it means that the primary function of the door assembly is to act is as a passive fire protection system. So we all know what is passive system, right? So it was previously discussed by our classmate in our other subject. So to recall that, ang passive fire protection system is opposite to active system, which means that di na mo siya need i-activate or i-on para mag-resist of fire because it passively resisting fires na unlike sa active system need pa nimo siya i-activate or on like need dapat na ay mag-on sa iya like mga firefighters to resist the fire. So unsa man nga mga type of doors? So the rule states nga exit door must be side hinge or pivoted swinging. So this is just a technical term for a standard door that swings open and close sa hinge located sa side of the frame. So next slide please. So door swing and clear space. So this section is all about how the door moves and the space it occupies. So this is crucial for preventing blockages. So swinging doors. So almost all exit doors must be the side hinge or swinging type. So the most important rule here is the direct off swing. So ano man nga kailangan siya mas swing outward. So sa crowded places like sa mga classroom or sa mga movie theaters, ang main exit door dapat kay always be pushed outward to open. Kaya if imagine if na sunod, di ba, tapos ipunin niyo ang mga door, possible na ma-block ang pertahan since nagpanik pa ang mga tao, which causes na possible na matrap mo or malangan mo gawas. So dapat swing outward siya and if mag-open ang door is dili dapat siya i-block ang hallway. So under clear spacing tension, there the door must swing outward into protected exit area just like stairwell. So you mentioned dira nga dapat kung mag-opening mo ang exit door is paingon dapat siya sa safe na area or protected area just like sa stairwell, paingon sa outside sa building dili kay pag opening mo kay naka sa storage room or naka sa mga crowded places ga-cause na siya of more danger sa during emergencies like fire. So it also mentioned there that the door should leave at least one half the width of the hallway when swinging open because when the door swings open, it should not block or occupy more than half of the corridor's width. So this ensures enough space for people to pass through comfortably and prevents congestion or accidents. So it also mentioned there that it needs a flat space before stairs. So ano man kailangan siya pag opening mo sa exit door is na dapat siya flat surface aya ang stairs. So, klaro na kayo no para ma-avoid nga dili gid ka maligid kay kung Una nato kung bagawas ta sa pertahan, gikan sa exit door, tas dito ka sa hagdanan. So possible nga maligid ka. So mas masamot kay samot na magpanik ang tao, so maligid na ka, so mapilan ka sa sunog. So next slide please. So next is the locks, latches, and re-entry. So these parts ensures that the doors can be opened easily from the inside at all times without special tools or knowledge. So dapat no keys needed siya from inside. So ang exit door is dapat ma-open na siya without using any case. Sa example, kung naka sa hotel room, di ba? Tapos kung na sunog, so dapat yung dili na mo kailangan ng any specific pa nga mga yabi like kanang mag-cards pa mo sa exit, sa mga exit room, which is causes na malangan pa mo or madili pa mo or matrap pa mo sa kanang area nga naisunog. So it should be easy to use handles. Kanang makita ka na mga metal bar dapat kay ang mga exit doors dira kay makaya rin mo siya nga matuklod or ma-open siya dali kay need pa siya og dagan dako kay nga force aya siya ma-open. So dapat kay ang keep doors closed under entry. So kani siya is kung makita kag sign sa stairwell door nga nakaingon og keep closed, dapat yun i-maintain yun na siya og close after nimo og sulod ana. And if we hold kung naay someone na mag-hold ani like ilang pugngan og mga stick or unsa ba kaha, ang fire alarm ana kay magtingog yun na siya or maghatag na siya warning nga i-close siya kay para dili mag-spread ang aso or kanang dili mag-spread ang sunog dito sa fire exit. So re-entry role. So na po siya re-entry role. Ang re-entry role kay mo ni siya kapag kanang migawas na ka sa exit ay kana sa exit bitaw nga door pagawas nimo nakita ka nga anaa man day sulod dito sa ubos na re-entry role nga pwede ka mo sulod og balik tas ang mga some of building mga tol na sila other nga special door which is kanang more other optional way na siya para exit so dito pwede mo na mo agian o mo na siyang ginatawag na re-entry rules. Next is ang cover sa size sa doorway of mga special hardware nga gina-use for repeat exiting. So if makakita ka ng sign sa kilid nga regular, mo na pasabotan na is standard sign na siya with no special lightning. And if makita ka lang sa bottom sign nga label niya luminous, is ang pasabot na naka-indicent kay pwede siya mag-glow or light up siya sa of dark. Next slide please. So let's now proceed with the door width. So nagibutan dira nga yung minimum dapat is nasa ang kano siya different siya sa previous na discuss ni Ano. So kano siya is about for the opening. So it must have a minimum of 710 mm or it's a 0.71 meter or 28 inches. So the opening must be wide enough for a person to pass through easily and it's often the minimum required for wheelchair access. So maximum is 1.22 meter or 4 feet. So a single door can't be excessively wide because it would be too heavy and difficult to open quickly. So yung level floors dayon kay floors kay dapat kay floor kay must be flat on both sides of the door. So kani siya nga mga level floors kay common ni siya sa school, sa mga malls, sa mga theaters kay samot ang mga panic crowd nga rush sila paingon sa exit, hindi nila kailangan pa nga maghunong or mangita og mga small handle kay kaya ra man nila na siya itoklod gamit ra ang ilahang langor mo sa mga level floors kay dito kay dili na tong need pa yung mga handle so by kanang i-push lang nila mo-open na siya. So mana siya ang under sa level floors. So next is for panic hardware. So in this section, kay gina-emphasize ra ang safety standard for panic hardware to ensure that emergency exits are accessible and operable. So first is na there is dapat easy to push. Kana mention na ganyan nga panic bar must be easy to operate. If a door has panic bar, it should be unlatched with a force not exceeding 7 kilograms. So dili na dapat siya need po nagdako kay nga force no ay siya mo open ng per hand. So yung bar size and height dayon is dapat siya sa 2/3 of the door's width o position dapat siya tunga-tunga sa 760 mm or about 30 inches and 1,120 mm or about 44 inches from the floor, making it accessible for most user. And dapat dili siya it cannot be disabled. So the panic bar must not have any lock or device that could prevent it from functioning when pushed. So this is crucial for emergency egress to ensure the door can always be opened quickly. Yung door openings dayon kay ang kay ganiha lagi nga gingon ako nga 71 centimeter about 28 inches o kung pair of doors na din ang installed at least one of the door is like width of no less than 71 centimeter o yung single door dahil sa doorway kay nadapat siya dili dapat siya mag-exceed og 122 centimeter inches in width, so probably to ensure safe and quick egress. So next please. So now let's proceed to the stairs. So stairs is also one of anang grabe kay ka importante during sa fire emergency. So first is let's discuss about what are stairs used for. So di ba stairs are a way for people to go up or down between floors in a building. So and they must be built following a specific rules to make sure they are safe to use. So it also discussed there the unsayang types of stairs and the rules. So another dimension is dapat continuous ang stairs. So refers sa figuron no. So these stairs go straight from the top floor to the ground without breaks. So ganun kinahanglan man siyang continuous dapat ang stairs. So the stairs should be continuous, meaning no gaps or wala siyang mga breaks bitaw, wala siya dapat kay ayang wala siya gaps of breaks. So dapat kay ayang wala siyang missing steps. Muna siyang pasabot sana. It should be one smooth line of steps all the way. So next slide please. So let's proceed to the dimensional criteria sa mga table of measurement. So first is the table 2. Ang table 2 dimensional criteria is for new stairs. Another ang features and criteria. So for new stairs, ang yung maximum height of riser should be 100 mm or 7 inches. Ang yung minimum height of risers is 100 mm or 4 inches. Ang yung minimum dayon nga thread depth is 280 mm or 11 inches. Ang yada yung minimum headroom is 2,000 mm or 80 inches. Ang yading maximum height with landings is 3,660 mm or 144 inches. So, sa pasabutan na. So, kung nag-design na kang new stairs, mo na siya ang mga size limit sa mga different parts niya. Ang AVC riser, mo na siya ang vertical part sa kanang each step. Sa ang thread dayon, kay mo na siya ang horizontal part kanang sa step. Ang kanang headroom, mo na siya ang space above the stress as space above kanang sa stair para mabit nga magdili makuha nimo ulit ang kiting head. And next is the height between landings or kanang flat resting area, dapat dili ba siya mag-exit of 3,660 mm. So next is the table 3, kana siya ay criteria na siyang criteria for existing stairs. So na siya kanang ay similar siya sa kanang sa previous nga stairs at sa new stairs at nalang siya specific requirements. For example, kay ang minimum width sa all sa obstruction kay dapat kay 14 mm to 4.5 inches. Yung height sa risers kay 205 mm or inches. Yung minimum is 230 mm or 9 inches. Yung minimum headroom din kay 2,000 mm or 80 inches. So pasabutan na is kanang safety standard sa mga stairs na manaw imo kay gina-ensure na nila nga safe pagyapon nga magamit pagyapon sa mga tao. So next slide please. So the next slide makatalaw table 4.